crap. Like I felt so like upset with myself that I allowed myself to get to this point.
First and foremost, before we talk about the success, let's talk about the story behind Tony. Like, what happened? Why did you file bankruptcy? Let me just start with that. Why did you file bankruptcy? And then we're going to lead into the success after that. Because I want the people to hear that, hey, even though you filed bankruptcy, there's still possible to get the things that you want, still possible to make money, still possible to do and have success after bankruptcy. You know, we hear the stories, but nobody really talks about it. And so what made you, I guess, file bankruptcy? Like, what was you trying to do? Was there something that you was trying to get into, or like what happened?
Okay, so I am Antoinette McDoss, founder of Level Up Financial LLC.
Mm-hmm.
So, what caused me to go through bankruptcy at the time, which was back in 2015?
Mm-hmm.
So I was going through like a divorce, and it was kind of a bad divorce. So by the time I knew like what everything needed to be, I guess like divided and everything like that, I came out in more debt than when I went in.
Mm-hmm.
So talking to my attorney, basically he was like, either you can pay the debt off or we could file bankruptcy and start all over. So of course I did bankruptcy.
Okay.
So once I went through the bankruptcy and everything, my credit was shot to shit. I mean, I'm sorry, shot to stuff.
Oh,
Um,
good.
so, I went from like mid 600s, almost
Mm-hmm.
700s, all the way down to a 497. Man, talk about somebody's heart was broke. Heart was broke.
Mm-hmm.
So I knew at the time I was still working in healthcare. I was still working in nursing. So I knew like I was tired of working for people. I did not want to work for nobody else. I got this fresh start. All right, now it's time for me to like level up.
Okay.
So I started doing some research, and that's when I found you on YouTube. Literally would be taking notes on all your videos, doing like when you're going through them, I'm literally doing CFB reports, all kind of stuff,
Yeah.
like doing everything. So once
So,
I
well,
mastered my own credit, so I went from the 497
mhm.
all the way back up to like 683. That took
Hold on,
about
hold on,
like
hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. So I know you said you wanted to quit your job. Was there something specific that you wanted to do? Like, what
so I
made you
knew.
like, I'm tired of this job? Like, was there something specifically like you was interested in doing? That was like, all right, I'm gonna work toward this so I can leave my job. Was there something specific that you wanted to do?
So, no, I
Okay,
literally was like, I'm tired of this. Like, I just want to do
okay,
something different. But I always knew, like, I'm a natural nurturer. So, helping others is like my strong suit. Like, that's what I love to do. So, even though I wanted to stop helping others on the healthcare side, I wanted to still continue to be able to help and change lives on a financial, credit side. So that's kind of how they still like came together,
hmm.
and what made me want to be like, okay, if I can master this, I know working for myself, I can master this.
How did you find out about credit? Like mastering credit or fixing, like I need to fix up my credit to like whatever the case may be.
So I was told so many lies after like my bankruptcy, like, oh,
Okay.
you'll be able to get approved for this and this and this. So I waited 6 months.
So let's talk about that because nobody really talks about it. So was it by your lawyer or you heard information or
So it was
somebody was talking to you,
information.
somebody
It
gave you information?
was, yes, it was information. Google University. Um,
Okay, okay.
it was a different, I mean, like a plethora of just different, and that's why they say sometimes you gotta cut out the noise because so many people are telling me like, girl, you can get a new car, you can do this, you can do this. Okay, so
Yeah.
6 months after my when I got my letter that said like I was discharged, I waited at least 6 months for I
Okay.
think it was a credit card of like $500. I applied and they denied me. You know why? Because of the bankruptcy. And that
Okay.
right there let me know that okay, yeah, we can't do this. We're not going out like that.
So after you got denied from that $500 credit card, that's when you started like, all right, I need to fix up my credit to get approved.
100%.
Okay.
Yes, 100%.
So what did you, if you remember, what did you start looking up to start fixing your credit?
So when I originally started just looking on like YouTube, it was
Okay.
quickest way to clean your credit, or it would be like the easiest hack to clean your credit, right? Because
Uh-huh.
us, we want instant gratification. So until I went through the process myself and went through literally all of like your videos and like the other couple other people like I was kind of following, but didn't really
Hmm.
get as much detailed information as I did on yours. I just kind of made a list and notes of everything you say, but you got to do it this way, you got to do it that way. So literally, that's all I did. When like the first 30 days, I got letters saying that I got like 3 accounts deleted.
Hmm.
All in itself, it took me less than a year to get both of my bankruptcies removed.
Woo. Oh, less than a year. It took time. Hey, this ain't no quick.
Hmm.
As you realize, it took time, and then less than a year, you got both bankruptcies removed from your credit report. And
Right.
then from there, what was next after you got your bankruptcy? Like, what did you do next after that? Did you apply for credit?
So
Did you get like, what was going on after that?
so after I got like discharged and then I tried for that one little credit card, they denied me. I then started to kind of just put things into motion. Like, okay, I started setting goals. Like, if you're going to be serious about this, you need to learn about this. So then I
Okay.
started, learning my different codes, learning the laws, learning, just different things that will let me stay on track with the goals that I'm setting for myself. So when I would watch yours, like your videos, and then compare my notes, I was just okay. So, like, my first letter I sent off, my first dispute letter, I was terrified. But it came back verified. So then I watched another video where it's like, oh, things come back verified. I got you. I was like, that's for me. So I paid attention to that video, did everything you
Mhm.
said. It took about 45 days, if not a little bit longer, and it came back as the account was removed. I think it was like a $10,000 account, and it had got removed.
Ooh.
So, and that was from like, I think it was like a hospital, but something that we didn't include in the bankruptcy that I totally forgot about. So yeah, got that off. So then I started feeling like, okay, if I can do this, I need to start, plugging the people. So I kept working on mine got up to about a 720. And then I was like, oh
Mhm.
yeah, I can do this. So then that's when I started, turning the side hustle into a business.
Okay. So as you started, I guess, fixing yours, you started it working. Did you start posting it online,
Yes,
Facebook? Like,
yes. I
and what
went
happened after
like
that?
uh definitely took off running with the social media platforms. I started like posting on Facebook,
Mhm.
Instagram. TikTok, LinkedIn. And mind you, when I first started, I was terrified. Terrified. When I had my like first 5 clients, I was
Why was
still
you
learning. Like
why was you so terrified? Like
because it was
see the
like I was
results for
still
people
learning.
or like knowing if it's gonna work?
No, it was more like I was still learning and I knew I
Mm-hmm.
can do it. But now these people are dependent on me to get them to these goals so that they can achieve what it is that they're trying to achieve. So it's like I just felt like it was a lot of pressure on me. Getting started, I was a one-woman show. I was disputing, I was customer service, I was able to do everything. So
Okay.
it was just more so of in that area of why I was nervous.
Okay. And then from there, you started to get success helping other people.
All right.
What was next for you when it came to, I guess, helping more people? Did you stop helping people? Like, what was next? Because I want to get into, hey, when you started helping people with businesses, like, but helping the consumers, like, how that process, like, how many clients did you get going through there? Did you build up a group? Like, take me on that journey of like how many people you help, and then why'd you stop helping those people to focus on business owners?
So I never really stopped helping those people. Like we still definitely
Okay.
do credit. However, we kind of put that as with a package deal
Yeah.
than
Just
just like a
focus more on like
single.
okay. Focus more on a specific demographic or
Right.
okay.
Yes. Yes. So we're really trying to stick to B2B now.
Mm-hmm.
Um Again, however, we definitely are still working on personal credit and
Yep.
everything. And we're definitely, willing to take on new clients for that. Um, However, it's just, we're definitely doing more of the funding side. And then if your personal credit is not where it needs to be, you definitely take a step back, do credit, and then move forward.
Okay. I have another question. Back on that, this before I go back into the funding. The bankruptcy, how did it, I guess, after you filed, people told you can get approved, but you didn't get approved for certain, I guess, bank accounts
And
and things like that. How was you feeling at the time? And nobody really goes into
Oh,
that.
I was about to say a cuss word. I felt like crap. Like I felt so like upset with myself that I allowed myself to get to this point. But it was like really like I was just very hurt and upset with myself because I've not had ever seen scores like that. So I'm like, dang,
Hmm.
man, like where do I go from here? Because if
Yeah.
I can't get a $500 credit card, like I'm not gonna be able to get nothing.
Okay. So let's talk about since you got your credit fixed after bankruptcy, two bankruptcy removed, got things removed, you got your credit score above a 700. What did you get approved for? Like, what did you apply for? What did you get approved for? What are some of the success that you had after you did everything and learned?
So once I got approved, or not, okay, I'm sorry. So once I got like my credit cleaned up, well into the 700s, I, decided that I wanted to turn the me working on personal credit into a business.
Okay.
So I went through that process of, learning how to start a business, learning what to do, different things like that.
Mm-hmm.
Turn my, like I said, side hustle to now a fully structured
Business.
business.
Okay.
And then soon as we were fully structured, we started taking on clients. And like the first 6 months, it was it was rough.
Mm-hmm.
But after like the first, I say 8 to 10 months is really when I started to see, results. I started to see revenue really and, different things in that nature. So once I got into, like I said, the 700s, structured the business, I started building my business profile up while still working on my personal credit and, taking on new clients and everything else.
So
Once
as
I,
you got, I guess, as you started fixing up your personal, did you apply for a car loan? Did you get a house? Did you get credit cards? What did
yeah,
you do
so
with your personal?
when I fully finished working on my personal credit, I applied for my Navy Federal credit card.
Mm-hmm,
First time approved, got 15,000 for that one. Then I got my Amex, y'all know I was happy about that one.
And what?
I got that one. That one's 75K. And the thing that I tell my clients, like a lot of people tell you, you don't have to fix your personal credit to do business credit. That is somewhat true. However, I tell my clients, why would you not want to fix your personal credit to leverage more money on your business side?
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay. So
it
you got
definitely
about
matters on the personal side on fixing your credit.
100. Have you started applying for more, or you just finished right there? About
What?
100,000 in funded. I mean, in available credit.
Oh no, I have Truist.
No, no.
I did Truist. I did the no doc loan on Truist. I have a Truist executive business
Mm-hmm.
card. That one has 45 on it. And then I got look, I be so bored sometimes. I just apply for credit cards just to see what limit I'm gonna get. I know. I applied for one card and they only gave me like 20,000. And I called Mike I felt insulted.
Uh, you sound like Nicole. She said the same thing. Like, yo, it's 10.
I felt
Like,
insulted. Like, really?
yeah. Cole said the same. She's
But
like 10,000. Y'all better up
they,
this limit. Okay,
well,
so
I'm just
you got
saying,
the
that's what happens
started
when you
success.
have good credit. You have those
Yeah.
options.
Okay. And then, all right, so you got the things that you want, that feeling of getting approved for anything that you apply for. Now, let's talk about helping people.
Mm-hmm.
How much, you said it was slow in the beginning of getting
Mm-hmm.
clients, then it started
Right.
picking up.
Right.
What, how many clients was like your best month, and how much money did you like make?
So my first 6 months, I probably altogether might have had 70 clients.
All right, now that you got success, you helping people. You say you have about 70 clients. It's just personal, fixing their personal credit.
Right. So that was in the beginning. So
Okay.
totally now on our personal credit side, we have at least about 300 clients.
Oof.
So that's on the personal side. Now on the business side, it's completely different.
So what are you doing for business owners?
So
Because I know
for
that's what
business owners, we
you
are
love doing.
doing, we're giving you money. We're
Okay.
we do structures, fully structures. Basically, we do turnkeys where we'll do all of your filings, completely structure out your business, do your
Okay.
business plan and all of that for you as well.
So now you're helping business owners, new business, like if they're new, you help them build everything out. If they
Right.
already been in business, you help them fix some things, and then you
Yes.
get them
And then,
funded. What's the
yes.
most funded that you got somebody?
The most so far has been 300,000 for an equipment loan.
Okay. That's what's up. So
Yeah.
now, is it so like when you helping these business owners, is it solely based off of credit, money coming in? Like, what are some of the qualifications for a new business owner or a business owner that's been in business for a while to start getting some funding?
So for new business owners,
I know.
definitely
Okay,
huh?
I'm listening.
Oh, okay. So for new business owners, startups, you definitely want to at least be in business 3 months. You
Okay.
want to have a minimum of at least a 600 credit score,
Mm-hmm.
and you want to at least make 5K a month.
Mm-hmm.
So if you have those qualifications, then you will be pre-approved. So established businesses, you just have to have 2 years of tax returns. You have to be able to provide the statements, bank statements. I'm sorry, I had like a
Yeah.
brain freeze. You have to have statements for 2 to 4 months, and then you also, that's pretty much it for the business. We just want to make sure you have revenue.
Okay. And then from there, you've been helping people in that aspect. Now, I know you also help people get grants. How
Yes.
does that work? Like, what does that look like to get a grant? And I know it's based off of like there's so many different grants, but the ones that you've seen got approved, was it based off of like them being women, men, being having a business
So
plan? Is it like
it was,
specific?
yes, it's definitely like specific depending on your niche. Like what are
Okay.
you trying to do? Like, so it definitely depends on your
Does
niche,
it-
the business plan, the
So is
proposal.
that like one of the things that everybody has to have is a business plan to
Yes,
get approved for a grant?
yes,
Okay.
yes. It
Is it
definitely
is it like a
helps
2 year, five, like any specific on the business
for.
plan?
Oh, so when we do the business plans, we do them good for 2 years.
Okay.
Yeah, 2 years.
And what is typical approval, not approval, but like typical, how much money people get for grants?
So it really depends. They have the micro grants where you can get approved anywhere from 1,200 to 10,000.
Okay.
Then we have the grants that are on a larger scale for people in health and beauty,
Okay.
people in agriculture, people in real estate. They have grants that if you want to move to a different state and relocate your business. So it just all really depends on what you're looking for.
All right, for these grants, do you have to pay them back for
No,
with these?
no grants. Grants you do
So
not. Loans you do.
do
I,
you think that new business owners should look into the grants first before they,
I said,
what do you, based off of like, because a lot of people say, hey, you should get business funding, but some people ain't ready for all that money, a whole $100,000. I
okay,
mean, I know
so
it feel, but I'm just,
well,
based off of your experience, know what I know now, knowing that there were a grant, I probably would have got a grant to use for education and
right.
things like that first, mentor to help me, and then when we started making money, revenue, then if I needed funding to get the bag.
Mm,
But I understand the
right.
whole process because I know certain businesses you do need equipment loans, and depending on what you're trying to
Yes,
do, I understand
right. So again, it kind of goes back
that.
to
Coming up with a
what
plan.
you exactly. It just kind of depends on like what do you,
So
because
do you
you
help people come up with, like, let's just say they have an idea? Do you gonna like
yes,
do you help them come up with a plan, break down
yes.
everything and things like
Yep,
that
we do a whole
before?
brainstorm. We do a
Okay.
whole brainstorm. You're on the phone for about an hour and 45 minutes. And
Ooh.
I'm literally allowing you to throw everything at me, because those are like personal calls. So I take those on myself.
Okay.
So I let you throw everything at me. And then, like I tell my clients, I need you to be acceptable to, constructive criticism,
Okay.
because, you know, I get a little like I'm harding my clients, but I produce results.
Okay.
So it's for a
So
reason.
So do you, you know, 'cause I'm trying to get people to know more what you, they know what you do. But as far as the specifics, because I didn't even know that you do all this. For the person, let's just say that's new, looking to start a bit, like, do you help them come up with a marketing plan? Go like,
We
what's up?
all thing business. We help
Okay,
you if you don't even know how to file to get your license. We do that.
okay,
We do
that's good though.
all things business. We do structuring. We do brands. We do business plans. We do websites, landing pages. I mean, anything you need for your business, we do.
Okay, oof, that's amazing. No, I'm just saying, like, for new business owners, just thinking like, all right, I don't have to. Well, I could still work, but also have a business, and I could
Yes,
actually create additional revenue
100%.
and build a certain thing. So that's like very important for people to know that, hey, I don't got to quit my job. I can still
No.
build something and still
Mm-hmm.
have it and still make additional income. So,
Correct.
and not go through all the different failures. So that's like very important. That's what's up.
Yes. Yes.
So how can people get in contact with Miss Tony?
So
Now
you
I'll
can,
have to like schedule a call with you because they need to just
yes,
to make sure this is like a good fit for you or whatever the case may be.
right,
Do
yes,
or if you need funding, like, hey,
yes.
I want to help
Anything
you
with
out.
your business, we do it all. So we are a
Okay.
one-stop shop.